So in this video, what I want to talk about is something that I think is really, really important to your trading success and something that a lot of people don't understand. And that is this, is that when you are trading the markets and you are trying to do well in the markets, one of the hardest things we as traders, because we watch the market all the time, is we always think we need to be in the market all the time. And so because we're watching all the time, we think we need to be in the market all the time. And then if we're not in the market, then we think we're having the fear of missing out, right? Especially if we see these big moves happening, and we have this fear of missing out. And what the psychology of a trader is that they don't see it as missing out. They just see it as that there's nothing there to take. Even if we do get some big moves up and big moves down, they don't see any issue with that. The only reason why is because they just say, okay, my only job is to get in when it's time to get in. And here's the facts, is that what the most successful traders that I've known personally, that do really well from the markets, but not talking just, even six figures a year, like we're talking like 100 grand or more. We're not talking that, we're talking millions of dollars a year. The people who do millions of dollars a year in the markets, one of the best things that they do is they're continuously having a few things on the markets all the time. And that is, when they're trading the markets, they will wait and wait and wait and wait and wait as long as they have to jump on that trade. And even for myself, that is one of my biggest issues, that I have, I'm very impatient sometimes, and I don't wait for those A quality setups. And that's one of my things that I need to improve on myself, is that looking for those A quality setups. So when you're trading the markets, understand that we need to get out of our minds that just because the market is moving up and down and things are moving doesn't mean we're missing out on anything. It's just not our time to get in. And here's the one thing that I realize more and more as I've gone through as a trader myself, is that whenever we go through those mind frame, it's like whenever you do that, right, and you start to jump in because you think it's a good idea or you fear of missing out and all that sort of stuff, what tends to happen is that when you trade the markets, you actually end up going backwards because of that, right? You end up taking these just okay setups. You end up going backwards. You end up not doing too well. And then if you think about it, right, and then through my career, the most successful times in my career have been the times when I've just been patient and just waiting for those trades. And hence, I've only taken a few trades. Like if I look at all the really successful trades throughout even this month alone, right? I'm being honest with you guys. Through this month alone, there's probably only on average one to two. Yeah, I would say 1 to 2 A quality setups. But for me, I'd like to take these B setups and so on and so forth, right? So I know for myself, if I just focus on these A quality setups, but it's easier said than done, right? That's the hard thing about trading. That's the hard thing about when you're trying to trade, is doing that. So my mentor always says to me, less is more in the markets. Less is more, less is more. And the fact of the matter is my current mentor right now makes $3 to $5 million a year, and he says less is more. And my other millionaire mentor, he's like, he'll wait and he'll wait and he'll wait and he'll wait as long as he has to, and then he'll get in and he'll get out of those things as quickly as possible. He waits for his setup, gets in, and then is in and out really fast. Waits for a move, and then boom, in and out. And same with my other mentor as well too. And that's the common denominator I've noticed from the discipline part. I think for most people, the reason why they don't do well in trading, and even I get unstuck sometimes, and I don't make the progress I want sometimes, is because I'm too impatient and I'm not going to wait for those really good quality setups. There might be a B setup, or there might be an okay setup, but it's not exactly what I'm after. And when you take those setups, even for myself, I realize I just don't move forward as much as possible. I don't move forward as fast as I want to. But I know if I step back, I'll have far less trades. But at the end of the month, like I'm looking at this month so far, and at the end of the month, I realize, like even this month, right? I realize I'd be up so much more. I'd be up so much more in profit wise this month if I only just waited for those A quality setups and just took them. Because the fact of the matter is, there was about I think there was six or seven A quality setups that I take, and out of those 6-7 quality setups, there was one loss. Yeah, one loss. And the other ones, there was a 15% profit there, but then the other ones are roughly about 100% profit. So there was around about 5 trades there during this month of an A quality setup that gave basically gave 500%, not each, but 100% each. I hope you can see what I'm saying here. So less is more in the markets. I hope that this message brings you, when trying to understand the psychology of a trader and the mindset of a trader, and one thing that stops us from getting forward. And the reason, and it all comes down to discipline, right? And this is the mindset of a trader. The discipline factor really is, I'm only going to take these setups when it's here, and actually getting yourself to do that. That's when you can start to really see massive momentum. Some of the most successful traders that I know personally, and I've seen, they have one common denominator, and that is they have their 1 or 2 setups that they look for on the chart, and they only take them, and if there's nothing there, then there's nothing there. If you can be disciplined to do that within your own trading, you know you're going to do well.